Imagine you, after taking your time, all the stress you have gone through, making a video, editing it, and then posting it on your channel, and that video generates a huge revenue for you, and at the end of the day, 30% of that total revenue will be deducted and be given to the US. In order for you to avoid the sayings which goes, monkey dey walk, babu dey chop, in today's video, I will be showing you on how to fill and submit your tax info for you to have a reducing withholding tax rate on your videos. And then at the end of it, I'm still going to be telling you things to avoid. So without wasting so much time, let's get right into this video. Welcome back again to Ekwi's vlog, and this is Ekwi. If this is the first time of watching me on this channel, you are welcome, and please do always stay connected. So guys, for the tax information form, you need to make sure that when you want to fill this, that you fill it very accurately, so that you won't at the end of the day have issues in submitting your tax form. So I'm going to be walking you through how to fill this form on my tablet, and please do watch to the end because I'm going to be explaining the vital of this tax information form, why it is necessary for you to do it. Here now with my tablet, I go to Chrome, then you can see it's already there, YouTube Studio. So I go to login. So here now I'm on my dashboard, so I'm going to click the $sign. Click the $sign. Always make sure you go always to your $sign to see if you have a message. You can see it's written action required, confirm your personal information. So I click on get started. It will now take me to my Google AdSense account for YouTube. Now in my Google AdSense for YouTube. So for me to know if my identity has been verified, I go to these three lines, I click on payments, and then I go to verification check. So you can see identity verification completed. So I'm done with the first stage. So now I have to go to the second stage, which is the payment method check. So I have to go back to the home page, which is this one. So I go to manage tax info, click on it, click on the add tax information. I'm going to be explaining to you why this stage is really very important at the end of this filling of the form. And then I have to start the form. First, I need to enter my password. So I've put in my password. I go to next. Then I just have to read what type of account is my account. Individual account. I go to next. Are you a citizen or resident of United States? No, I'm not. Next. Select the way bill tax form type. Based on your previously selected answer, a way bill form is needed. So here it states that this form is most commonly used by non-US individuals and would also be used to claim tax treaty benefits. While this one is the form is mostly commonly used by a non-US business entity. So the first one is just practically saying it's for non-US individual, while the other one is for the business working people. So I'll just take the first one. I go to next. So here now I have to change my name arrangement because something happened when I first filled it in. I had some issues, so now I'm coming to rectify it. So guys, you have to be very careful when filling this form so that you don't make mistakes. If not, you won't be able to continue. So that's it. Then you choose your country where you reside. For me it's Belgium, so I'm clicking Belgium, and here it's optional. You can also fill it in if you have. This is taxpayer identification number. So for me, I have the foreign thing, which is registration number that we call it here in Belgium. So if you don't have it, you don't need to worry about it. It's optional, but I want to fill it since we have it here in Belgium. We make use of it. Okay, that's it, and then I click next. So here now is for me to fill in my address, permanent residence address. So I'm clicking this box and then I fill it in. Make sure you are filling everything correctly. Okay, postal address is the same as resident address. Yes. Then I go to next. Let me check again. Always try to cross check, guys. Okay, then I click on next, and then here is talking about tax treaty. So this tax treaty has to do with reduction rate of tax withholding. So it depends on the country where you are, so you have to check in the list if your country has benefit to tax reduction. If not, then you have to go to the next phase. But for me, I know Belgium has tax treaty with the US. So let's see, are you claiming a reduced rate of withholding under a tax treaty? So if it is yes, you click I'm eligible. If it is no, you click I'm not eligible. So for me, I'll click yes because I'm eligible. And if you are not sure, you can still click the yes, and then you check if your country is among the listed countries. If it's not there, then you know that your country is not eligible. Let me see if Nigeria is eligible, which I don't think so. So Nigeria is not stated here, so Nigeria is not eligible. So I have to just click my country, which is Belgium. So that's it. So I click it, and then special rates and conditions. So here says you may be exempt or have taxes withheld at a reduced rate on a certain income types and within the US. This reduced rates and exemptions varies among countries and specific income rates. Okay, so here select all that apply to you. You can claim any future income type that you may plan to earn from Google products, other copyrights, royalty, service or other business income. Mention pictures and TV royalty, but not include AdSense for YouTube. So these are the treaties that is associated with my country here. Other copyrights, royalties, service or other business income such as AdSense, but not including AdSense for YouTube, motion picture and TV loyalty. So I'm going to click the first one, and then I'm going to select the article, and then I will say reduce treaty rate. This one is 30% default rate, no treaty. Click reduced treaty rate. It's very important that you click it, and then you click this box. I go to the next one, I do the same thing, reduced treaty rate. I click it, and then I go to the third one. So when I do all these things, it will make my tax rate to reduce when getting my revenues. So here, then I go to next. So now I've submitted it. So this form, is possible that after filling this form, after some few days, they might also ask you again to refill this form. Don't panic, it's not a problem. It's just for them confirming and being sure that it's the same person that fills it, and to see that all the details correspond. So this is it. All the things are filled. So upload proof of name, missing documents. Some of the information that you provided does not match what is on your account. So please provide additional proof with the following documents. So these are the things I need to send again for them to know it is me. Upload proof of name. Additional verification is required for one or more of these reasons. Your legal name address does not match your account name. So this is another problem that you have to avoid, guys. So now I have to upload again. So I click here. I'm going to choose it from file, my download. So I've uploaded it, then I submit my documents. So I'm going to wait for their reply soonest. So here is stated verification in progress. So I click got it. So these are the things that I've submitted. So you can see it's in review. So that is it for the filling of the form. So I'm going to tell you why this is very, very important, guys. So now that I have walked you through the process of you filling the form, there are some things you need to put in mind before you filling this your form. You know, this monetization is a process thing. In my other video, I showed you how to verify your identity. So before verifying your identity, make sure that the name on your ID card corresponds with the name you are going to fill in for your tax information form, because I made a mistake. It's not that it was a mistake actually, it was just the way my name was being arranged, because I have 3 different names: first name, middle name, and then another last name, and then my surname. So the arrangement made it difficult for them to accept my tax information, so I needed to rectify it, and then I had to submit it. But you can still see it was stated that it's not the same, but I have to upload again my identity card, which I did, and then it's now on review. So on my next video, I'll still be carrying you along if it was accepted or not. So please always try to make sure everything corresponds when you are filling your information on your tax and your identity verification. So why this is very important for you to fill is because if you don't do that, by the time your videos go viral and generate a lot of revenue for you, 30% is going to be taken out as tax on all the total revenue you generated on that particular video. So you practically get not so much. So for you to avoid this, you need to fill this form the way I have filled it. You have to click the copyright and loyalty and all those things that I clicked. Is very important so that you will have a reducing withholding tax rate on your videos. And because you have done the right thing by filling and submitting the form in the right way, so instead of the total 30% that will be deducted from your total revenue, only 30% will be taken away from the US viewers, citizen that watched your videos. Let's say, for instance, you generated $600 from a particular video. Instead of the 30% of the total $600 from others viewers from other countries that watched your video, they will only take 30% from the viewers that are from United States that watched your video. Let's say the total revenue generated from the viewers that watched your video from America is $100 from the 600. So the 30% will only be taken away from the $100. You can see. So you still have $500, and then plus the one they will deduct from the $100 that generated from the US from your video, and then you now get around 500 and something dollars. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So that is why it is very, very important for you to do this. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Please do not forget to like, comment, and share at the end of this video. To appreciate this video, I'll gladly like it. And until I see you on my next video, love you and bye-bye.